I started here. I'm gonna show you how to play that "Be Still My Soul" in with the chord voicing over the melody line. So let's go over one line at a time. First line. Mainly what I do is I have a D chord, open D, and I have a A7th, which is my second fret of your D and second fret of your B string, and everything else is open string. And also add a pinky. You can also add pinky on the G note on the high E string. Alright. And then that's also A chord. Open A chord. So the first part is start from the D chord. So that's basically a D chord. You play the second fret of your high E string, and then play the open E string, and then play the second fret again on the E string, and then you play that A7th of the G on the high G. So again, that's the second fret of your D, second fret of your B string, and a pinky on the third fret of your high E string, and you play all the strings together. So again. And then after you play that part, you lift up your pinky, you play the second fret of your high E string with your ring finger, and play the A7 chord. Second fret again on the high E string, and you play the open G and the third fret of your B together, and then open E string, and I play this D2 chord. But basically I play the open D, second fret of your G, third fret of your B, second fret of your G, and then open E and hammer on to second fret. So that's the first part. Second line is exactly the same. It only ends differently. It ends on the A chord and the D chord. I'm sorry. We'll do it again. Okay, the first two lines are about the same. Now, third line. The melodies. So that's the melody line. So we know there's a D chord behind the melody line and a B minor. So we play the D chord in the 5th position. We play the high portion of that chord. So basically the 7th fret of your G and B string, and the 5th fret of your E string. So it plays like this. And then play the B minor chord. So basically it's a B minor bar chord at the 7th position. We want to play in the top part. Basically it's the 9th fret of your G, and the 7th fret of your D. I'm sorry, 9th fret of your D string and 7th fret of your G, B, and E string. So and they play the 7th fret on the B string alone, and the 10th fret of your B string with your pinky. And I move up and I'll play basically a D chord. I'm playing the 12th fret of your D, 11th fret of your G, and 10th fret of your B. And that's like a double stop. Basically, it's the 6th fret of your G, 5th fret of your B, twice, slide up to the 9th position, and then play the 9th fret of your G and the 8th fret of your B together. That's basically part of the E minor chord. Alright. So again, that part right there goes like this. Play slowly. Alright. Next part. So what I do is I play the 9th fret of your G and the 8th fret of your B, and then 7th fret of your G and B, and 9th fret only on the G string, and play the D chord. The D chord, what I do is I play the open A string, and I play the 7th fret of your D, G, and B together. Next part. Sorry. You have to think about it. I don't remember that part. So after that part, you got to play this. So next part after that goes like this. You gotta play the F sharp chord. So again, and you play the G chord. That's basically 3rd fret of your low E string and 3rd fret of your B string, and you play open E twice, and I play the 2nd fret of your B and E together. And I play this F sharp chord. 4th fret of your D, 3rd fret of G, and 2nd fret of your B and E. So again, that part goes like this. G chord. Next part, you do the same thing again with the D at the 5th position. And the next part is a little different. Actually, this is the same. And then G chord again. Open E. And you play the A7 sus. That's basically 2nd fret of your D and the 3rd fret of your B, and everything else is open string. So basically open A string, 2nd fret of your D, open G, and 3rd fret of your B string. So A7 sus and A7 chord. That's basically open A, second fret with D, open G, second fret with B, and then you play the it ends on a D chord. So that's the end of it. So. So that's the voicing for Be Still My Soul. Thanks for watching.